Hello everyone! At first, let me thank the event organizers for this wonderful opportunity to speak at the Moodle Mood Ireland and UK 2023. My name is Ekaterina Kabanova and I'm a sales manager at ONLYOFFICE. In my session, I would like to present the use case of Collège, Lycée, Sacré, Cœur, Taravao, or simply SCT, which ensures digital equality for all students using ONLYOFFICE and Moodle. We prepared this presentation together with Dr. Colin Jonathan, who is a physics and chemistry, robotics, science and technology teacher at SCT. Let's discover the story. SCT is a Catholic school in the countryside of Tahiti, French Polynesia in the middle of the South Pacific. The school has a contract with the French Ministry of Education, so they provide the same curriculum. SCT counts about 1,500 students between the ages of 2 and 18 and covers several levels of education from nursery to professional secondary school. Despite the school's modest conditions, it introduced technology that is among the most advanced in the French education system. SCT maintains its own robust server with sufficient CPU, RAM, and SSD. Also, server maintenance is provided by the Catholic School Institution of French Polynesia. Every solution server hosted on the main server is Alma Linux 9 behind a proxy, plus a reverse proxy is implemented. The main server is connected to the internet using two 300 Mbps optical fibers. The intranet is set with optoelectronic components and there are two Wi-Fi networks, one for students and another for teachers. Besides, the school provides the students and educators with around 100 iPads and 200 computers. Introducing software into the educational process of the school was not an easy task at all. They had to challenge themselves to find a solution that would meet all the requirements. First of all, it's a technical background. Students usually have a poor internet connection, low data subscriptions, and no appropriate software to complete their school assignments. Secondly, the school should use only open source and GDPR-compliant software. And third, in order to store data safely, software must be installed on the school server. And the fourth factor sounds as no close format, since students and teachers use various systems such as Windows, Mac OS, iOS, Android, EOS. The software must be available from any device or browser. So, after some research, SCT implemented a bundle of solutions in its educational process for different purposes, including Moodle, Nextcloud, PeerTube, Joomla, Zimra, and Jupyter Hub. With the assistance of the Catholic School Institution, including Emmanuel Rabbi, they created the Moodle School platform to provide everything necessary for children to learn. The next step was to add document editing functionality to work efficiently of DocX, XLSX, and PPTX files with students, both collaboratively and individually. To complete this task, SCT chose ONLYOFFICE. So why did they opt for ONLYOFFICE? Let me briefly introduce it to you. ONLYOFFICE is an open source project with a focus on advanced and secure document processing. It is developed by Ascensia System SIA, an international IT company with offices in Latvia, UK, Serbia, USA, Singapore, Armenia, and Uzbekistan. Besides, we have a wide community of open source contributors and developers all over the world. ONLYOFFICE can be deployed on any platform, including Windows, Linux, Mac OS, Android, iOS, and on any device. A single engine for online, mobile, and desktop versions guarantees seamless switch from online to offline and vice versa. Dual licensing model allows you to use ONLYOFFICE as you need it. You can download community packages and use them for free as long as you respect the license. In case you need an enterprise-level solution with professional support, you can opt for a commercial build. ONLYOFFICE allows working with all kinds of Office documents. Thus, you can build fillable forms to use them as assignments, tasks, etc. Create and edit text, essays, research papers using an enhanced toolset and academic formatting. Perform quick calculations in spreadsheets. Present infographics, charts, and tables during a lecture. Read PDFs, export ready forms to PDFs, and much more. Currently, OnlyOffice counts over 10 million users worldwide and is highly demanded in many fields and branches, including education. As Dr. Colin Jonathan reports, being a geek and interested in sovereign infrastructures, he knew OnlyOffice as a software that could be installed and controlled on the school server. This way, he suggested implementing it at SCT. As mentioned, it was important for the school to use open source software, possibly from Europe, and again, OnlyOffice fulfilled this criteria. Apart from OnlyOffice, they were testing another Office suite, but attempts to connect it to Moodle weren't successful, as it required all students to have it installed, and it wasn't easy due to different devices and an unstable internet connection. What was also important is that OnlyOffice can be seamlessly integrated into the Moodle course structure. And when students are able to work with documents in the learning environment, it really enhances productivity and involvement in the educational process. So the complete usage scenario worked quite well and solved the key challenge of providing equality and simplicity for all the students. Using OnlyOffice Moodle integration, teachers and students solve various educational tasks. For example, educators create a dedicated activity for each student in Moodle section and restrict access to the given student. And then students prepare their talks for any upcoming class using OnlyOffice document editor. One of the most widely used options is that students do their homework and prepare projects individually or in groups. Teachers can ask students to share the results of the experiments in the collaborative XLSX file, make graphics and charts, test laws of physics and chemistry. Students also complete and keep track of their achievements in spreadsheets. Together with students, educators often plan various events in class and other types of activities. Another task completed by teachers is working collaboratively on students' information, such as updating or creating new entries with the administrative department. The implemented combo of Moodle and OnlyOffice changed the way the SCT teachers and students are collaborating. It was challenging to follow what was the latest version of the document when more than 3 people were working on it, so most of the time they had to schedule meetings. The best thing is that now educators don't have any problem with students sending their work in multiple formats they need to be converted to be able to access them. As a result, on the teacher's side, there is time saving and better process organization. On the student side, digital equality. I would also like to give a quote of Dr. Colin Jonathan, who says that they absolutely recommend OnlyOffice to schools. If you want to control your data and have a collaborative and simple system to work with your students, that's a great solution. Do you want to try Moodle and OnlyOffice combo in your educational organization? Just scan the QR code, follow the link, and here you are. Thanks a lot for your attention. I hope that this session was interesting and useful for you. If you have any questions, you can always visit our official website and contact our team via email. We are always open for any cooperation.